Hi, I'm Chef Michael Allemeyer, and today I'm going to show you how to make a vinaigrette. Now, a vinaigrette is different than a dressing because it is a temporary emulsion. So a permanent emulsion would be like a mayonnaise, it would be like a dressing, where you use eggs and the power of the lecithin to help emulsify them and keep it stable. Now, a vinaigrette, on the other hand, is temporary as far as the emulsion goes. And the standard ratio for a vinaigrette is to use 1 part vinegar and 3 parts oil. Alright, so it's very simple to mix together. So in my bowl here, I've got a little bit of Dijon mustard. Like, you don't have to use the Dijon mustard, but I like it just for a little bit of flavor, and you actually do get a little bit of emulsifying power from that as well. So remember, a basic vinaigrette is 1 part vinegar, 3 parts oil. So what I'm going to do is I've got a lovely, this is just a white wine vinegar, and you can use honestly any type of vinegar that you've got. You think about all the different types of vinegars out there, it really does create a lot of possibilities and a lot of different combinations. So all I'm doing is just whisking the mustard together with the vinegar, alright, just so that stays together nice. Now I need 3 parts oil. So what I've got here, this is a really nice olive oil. It's got a lovely flavor. Look at that color. It's luscious, it's rich. But pure olive oil can be a little strong and sometimes a little overpowering for delicate salad greens. So what I like to do is I like to add a bit more of a neutral oil. This is canola oil, and canola oil by nature is quite neutral in color and in flavor, and it kind of just stretches out the flavor and the cost as well, because oils can be expensive. It just kind of dulls the strong flavor of the olive oil and mellows it a little bit. It makes it a lot more approachable. Then it's just a simple matter of mixing it in with the vinegar. Now these are naturally going to want to separate, and they're naturally going to want to split because we don't have an emulsifier like we would a mayonnaise or an actual dressing per se. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you my vinaigrette that's there. So it is holding together, it is emulsified, but it is a temporary emulsion, which means that with time it's going to split. And actually, if you look very closely to it, you can see that it is, the oil and the vinegar are actually starting to push away from each other. That is totally normal. That is why it is called a temporary emulsion. So whenever I do a vinaigrette, I always like to put it in a container like this. So it could be a jar, a squeeze bottle works really well. And it's really important, every time before you use it, you just give it a good shake like this. And what that does is kind of re-emulsifies everything and brings everything back together again. So as long as you follow those ratios of 1 part vinegar, 3 parts oil, your flavor combinations are endless. If you think about all the different types of oil out there, all the different types of vinegar, you can really custom any vinaigrettes to match whatever cold salad you're making, whether it's vegetables, salad greens, leaves, things like that. Really, the possibilities are quite endless. And that basically is how you make a vinaigrette.